So let's move on to the next question, guys. In this question, we are given that each term in the sum a1 plus a2 plus a3 up to an, right? So it's either 7 or 77, which means this can be 7 or 77, this can be 7 or 77, this can be 7 or 77, and so on. All of these terms, any of these terms in this entire thing can either be 7 or 77, okay? And we also know that sum is equals to 350. The sum is 350, right? So we have to find the value of n. So basically, how many numbers are there? This is one number, this is two, this is three. So similarly, how many numbers are there such that the sum is 350 and either the digit, like the number over here, is 7 or 77, okay? So let's do one thing. Let's take one number as 77, right? And the remaining numbers as 7, such that the sum is 350, right? So what we can do is, we can write 77 into 1, because we are taking one number as 77 and the remaining numbers as 7, right? Plus 7 into, for example, x. We don't know how many numbers are there of the digit 7, but we know one thing for sure, that the sum is 350, right? I hope this should be clear. So what we did over here is that we took one number of 77, and for example, there are x numbers of 7. So we know that the sum is 350, right? Now if you solve this, so if you do 350 minus 77, what will you get? You will get 273, right? So that means 7x is equals to 273. 7x is equals to 350 minus 77, which is 273. So what is x in this case? X is equals to 273 divided by 7, which is 7 3s are 21 and 7 9s are 63. I hope this should be clear. What does this mean? This means that there are 39 numbers whose value is 7. So that means 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 up till so on plus 7. And these are 39 terms, right? 39 plus 77, which is one term, right? And the sum is obviously 350. That is one thing for sure. So total, how many terms are there? 39 plus 1, which is 40. So in this case, there are total 40 terms, right? So we have to tell which of the following can be the possible options. It can be one or more than one options, okay? So this is 39 plus 1, 40. So that means 40 is a valid answer. 40 is a valid answer, right? Okay. Now let's come back, right? And let's try to take 77 and make this 2. So now what we are doing, we are trying to take two numbers of 77, okay, and the remaining numbers of 7. So what is 77 into 2? This is 154 plus 7x is equals to 350, right? So 7x is equals to, what is 350 minus 154? This is 4, 10, 6, 2, what is this, 9 and 1. So this is 196, right? So this comes out to be 196. So what will x be? X will be 7 to the 14, 28, right? So that means 7 plus 7 plus 7 up to 7, and these are 7 into x, right? These are 28 terms, plus 77 into 2, that means 77 plus 77. So these are 2 terms, right? So total, how many terms are there? Total, there are 28 plus 2, which is 30 terms. So 30 is also absolutely right. Okay, I hope this is clear. Right. Okay, perfect. Now let's do one thing. Now let's try to take 77 into 3. Now let's make this 77 into 3, right? So what is 77 into 3? 21, 7, 20, 231, right? Plus 7x is equals to 350, right? So what is 350 minus 231? 4911. So this is 119, right? So that means 7x is equals to 119, right? So what is x will be 7 ones are 7 and 4977, right? So this means 7 plus 7 plus 7 and so on plus 7. These will be 17 terms plus 77 plus 77 plus 77, and these will be 3 terms, right? So 17 plus 3 total 20 terms. So even 20 is the right answer, right? So I hope this is very, very simple. There should not be any confusion over here, right? Okay, perfect. Now if you see, if I do 4 times over here, right? For example, if I do 77 into 4, so what will I get? 4 7s are 28, 308, right? Plus 7x is equals to 350. So 7x is equals to how much? 42. So x is equals to 6, right? So that means 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7, 6 terms, plus 77 plus 77. These are how many? 4 terms, right? So 6 plus 4, total number of 10 terms. So even 10 is the right option, right? So I hope this should be clear. But now, if I do 5 over here, let's suppose if I do 5 over here, then you can see it's not possible. Why? Because 77 into 5 will be how much? 7 5 is 35, 385, right? But we already know that the sum is 350. So this number has to be less than 350, right? I mean, this number, if this number is greater than 350, and if you're adding something, then it's impossible to get 350, right? Either this is negative, but this is not possible because this has to be positive. So if this number is 385 and we add something to get 350, it is not possible. So this is wrong. So we cannot take 77 times 5. So this is not possible. So getting 5 over here is not possible at all. So the options over here, second, third, fourth, second, third, this is fourth, and this is fifth, right? So 2, 3, 4, 5 are your right options. So the answer is second, third, fourth, fifth. I hope this should be clear.